Hello! Sometimes we need to pick our code and publish so other people can also use, or even for ourselves, we can use this code in other projects or repositories, right? So what we are doing is first we prepare our code and then publish and then go to the other projects and download and start using. But what happens if there is something wrong, which is not working properly? So when we realize this, we go back to the original code that we are publishing and try to fix whatever is not working and upload with a new version and go back to the other project and pull the updated version and start using. So what can we do instead? Just to bypass this upload and download cycle, we can publish locally and right away see by using this locally published version if it is already working properly or not. And when we are ensuring that everything is working correctly, then we can upload to the servers. So let's try to do it together and see how we can achieve this. Cool, let's get started. Everything from scratch, right? So I'll create a new project here. New project. So let's call it as common operations because everything I will implement here can be used in other projects. So these are some common operations. And let's use a higher version. Should be fine. Okay, so it's already created and I already have the package.json file with the initial settings. Alright, so let me start by adding some dependencies. First of all, I will use TypeScript for coding, so let's add this as a dev dependency. This one. And version can be... Okay, this is the latest. Cool. So I can right away start coding something, like let me start a new file here, but let's collect them under source folder. And let's create a new file here. Will be a TypeScript file. My operations.ts. Alright, let's add a function here, which will be like, let's do a multiplication. This is my multiplication function. Let's say multiplication by 2. Multiplication by 2. Okay, it will get a number. And it will return the number after multiplying by 2. Cool, this is all. So keep it very simple. So let's try to publish this and try to use this function in another project as a dependency. Cool. So what I'll do next is, first of all, I will create an index file. To specify all the functions or the classes that I want to export. So export, please export everything from my other class, which was my ops, right? Yes. Okay, my index file is ready. So the next thing we can do is, first of all, let's compile this because this is a TypeScript code, should be converted to JavaScript. For that, first of all, we have to initialize the compiler. So let's do npx TypeScript compiler init. I think this is a version issue. Yes, now it started initializing. Actually, it doesn't start because because I added the dependency, but I didn't install yet. So let's try to install. I just added to my package.json file, right? But I didn't install. So after calling npm install, I expect it should be there. So let's try again. Yes, now my TypeScript config file, config.json is there. Let's see where it is. It is here. All right. I don't like this mess, so I'll try to clean everything and I'll try to write only what I need, like I guess I'm ready. This is my TypeScript config file. So now I believe I can compile. So everything under source folder will be compiled because I include them, and I expect them to be generated under out directory. npx TypeScript compile. It didn't like this. Why? Single literal with double quotes expected. Okay. If you say so, no worries. Now, do I have the compiled files? I have it, right? The lib folder is here. I can see some compiled files. Very cool. Now, I'm ready to upload my dependency. Normally, I can run npm publish and it will upload my file with this specification, like this is the name, this is the version. Whenever I apply some changes, the version should be incremented, and this is the starting point and some dependencies. So I can add my name to the author file, author field, and I can include some keywords. Anyways, but for now I don't I won't upload to the server yet. I just want to publish locally. So what I'll do is just run npm pick command. Whenever I run this, I can already see this packed file, which is a tjz file, common operations. So this is ready to be used in other projects. So let's create another project. New project. Next, let's call it as my new project. Okay. Okay, it's here. So let's add. Actually, we can just run install command, so it will be automatically added to the package file. So we can already see it here. Let's add that dependency, which was npm install save and the path. So what was it? It was something like common. What was it? Common operations, right? No, the project name is my new project. Sorry. The other one is common operations. Okay, common operations. And my file name is here. Common operations 100. Oops. First, yeah, I should again set the version that I'm using. npm install, save. Common operations. Was it something like this? Should be, yes. Okay, my file is edited here. So let's start a new test. So for that, yes, I can already see my dependency here. And let's add playwright as well, because I want to edit test. Playwright. Okay, it's also added here, very cool. And let's add our test cases. This should be the last step. My test. All right, and let's add a test here. My test. So this test should be imported from Playwright. Let's import. Okay, thanks. And now I want to use that common operations file that I already published locally. So let's import that as well. Multiplication by 2. Wow, nice. It's already automatically completed. And let's write something here like let's call this by passing an argument. Let's call width number 5. So I expect to see 10, right, in my console. Let's see. Playwright test. I saw 10, so our task is complete. Now I can safely upload it to the servers by calling npm publish rather than pack.